1 vial of insulin, New York, $35. Beirut, 72. São Paulo, 0. Same molecule. 4 patients. 4 different verdicts. Margaret pays $35 in Manhattan. Andrew paid $1,300 in Minneapolis and could not afford the next vial. Same country, same week, same law. The price is not written by chemistry. It is written by whoever negotiates your prescription before you ever see it. 4 patients wait on this desk tonight. 4 receipts. 1 molecule. Read them in the order they arrived. Start with the patient. Who wins? Margaret, 68, Manhattan, Medicare, Part D. She slides her card across the pharmacy counter and pays $35. Exactly $35. The cap held. For Margaret, the patch works. But every patch has an edge, and edges have people standing on them. Now pull the receipt apart. 1/3 of the list price does not pay for insulin. It pays a rebate to pharmacy benefit managers, middlemen who never touch the vial, never meet Margaret, never watch a blood sugar climb. 3 companies control most of that flow. The molecule costs under $10 to make. The rebate system costs the rest. Same country, same week, same molecule, different age, different zip code, different verdict. 1 man aged out of his mother's insurance. Andrew, Minneapolis, 26, 1 month past his mother's insurance. His new plan quoted $1,300 for the insulin keeping him alive. He rationed. He was found dead. 1 month after crossing an administrative line chemistry does not recognize. The $35 cap is real. It is also narrow. It covers Medicare. It does not cover the gig worker, the contractor between jobs, or the 26-year-old who just aged out. The cap has a cohort-shaped hole and people fall through it quietly. Roughly 1 in 6 American diabetics ration insulin. They skip doses, stretch vials, split pens, not out of carelessness, out of arithmetic. The drug did not get more expensive across an ocean. The country did. The next receipt proves it in a currency that barely functions. File Margaret's receipt. File Andrew's. File the next one that looks like it. Now the investigation crosses the Atlantic. Beirut. $72 a vial. The floor beneath it dissolved. Beirut. A pharmacy on Hamra Street. The same vial Margaret buys for $35 sells here for $72. But on the shelf tag, the price reads 89,500 lira. 5 years ago, that tag meant $60. Today, it means barely 7. Rania is 39, school teacher, type 1 diabetic since she was 11. Her salary in 2019 paid for insulin, rent, and her daughter's tuition. Today, her paycheck clears the lira conversion and covers the insulin. Just the insulin. She did not move. She did not change jobs. Her country left underneath her. A 14-year-old across town lost her glucose sensor in 2024. Supply line cut. She went back to finger pricks. 4 a day. Her notebook is a grid of red dots. Here is the line item that broke the receipt. Logistics. Estimates suggest 1/3 of the Beirut price is no longer the drug. It is the cold chain, the currency hedge, the smuggling premium, the parallel channel sourcing. The molecule costs pennies. The journey costs many times more. The receipt is only half written. Do the wage math. In 2019, the Lebanese minimum wage bought 15 vials of insulin. Today, the same minimum wage buys less than 1. Not less than 1 month of supply. Less than 1 vial. The drug did not get more expensive in dollars. The paycheck dissolved around it. New York charges $35 after a rebate system. Beirut charges $72 after a currency that nearly evaporated. Same molecule, same factory, same Sanofi carton. Rania pays twice what Margaret pays on a paycheck worth a fraction of what it was. She woke up in a different economy without ever leaving her kitchen. The vial arrived through channels her accountant does not ask about. $72 on a dissolving currency, $35 on Medicare. Both receipts print a number, but cross the Atlantic and the receipt is blank. By law. São Paulo. A Farmácia Popular counter on a Tuesday morning. Maria slides a prescription across the counter. The clerk scans it, opens a small refrigerator, and hands back a vial of insulin. No card, no copay, no receipt for the patient, just a signature on a government form. The reason is written in law. Article 196 of Brazil's constitution calls health a duty of the state. Not a service, a duty. The price to Maria collapses to zero. But zero is not free. Maria waited 3 hours in line. 3 hours instead of $1,300. The receipt shows zero. The morning does not. Here is the mechanism. One buyer, one national list. 200 million patients behind it. When Brazil negotiates insulin, it does not bargain for a pharmacy or a state. It bargains for a country. The price collapses when the buyer is a government. 4 patients, same page. Margaret pays $35. Andrew paid everything he had. Rania pays half a salary. Maria pays 3 hours. 4 currencies. Dollars, life, salary, time. Same molecule, different verdicts. 4 systems hiding the same molecule. America prices insulin by rebate. Lebanon prices it by currency collapse. Brazil prices it by constitution. New York charges the patient. Beirut charges the paycheck. São Paulo charges the treasury. Someone always pays. The receipt just decides who. In 1923, Frederick Banting sold the insulin patent for $1. A century later, the dollar is the only thing in this investigation that still behaves exactly the way he intended. Filing the report. New York confesses its patchwork, a $35 cap that saved Margaret and missed Andrew by 1 policy line. Beirut admits its currency collapsed around a molecule that did not. São Paulo reveals a constitution that decided decades ago that insulin is not a market. The price is a prescription your government wrote before you were born. It tells you not what the medicine costs, but what your country believes a life is worth. One case remains open. Another receipt waits on the desk. Another city. Another price that does not add up. The investigation continues. Case closed.